Now let's start over because I said they'd remain anonymous.
Oh, sorry. So the first question that's asked, Paul, is how did we meet?
We went to high school together at Naaman Forest in
Woo!
Garland, Texas. Typical suburban school, not that great, probably lacking art funding right now. But Erik is a year younger than me, and I graduated in 2014. He graduated in 2013, and we didn't know each other in high school, but in 2018, I started playing drums again. He messaged me on Instagram, and I had already heard his stuff and liked it, so we started jamming and doing shows.
Yeah, I was. Thank you, Paul, for your sign. Yeah, we went to the same high school. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, what was our mascot in high school for Naaman? What
You
is it?
know what? You don't deserve to claim Naaman Forest.
Dude, I don't remember or cared about high school at all. It was like this to me. Like, what was it? A bear? An eagle?
It was the Rangers. The
Rain.
Rangers.
Oh my God. The
The
rain
Bear Web.
web. That's why I'm thinking that. It's just I have no memory at all. The rain. Oh my God. How could I forget that? They drilled that into our brain every day. Okay, so go Rangers. I was gonna say go Snails.
I don't even know if there's like a hand sign or anything. We're just like, yeah.
Didn't we? It doesn't matter. Who cares?
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
So we went to the same high school, la, la, la. And then I was working at Home Depot in 2016, which I loved. Please hire me back, Home Depot. And and I was just in one of those like fever dream time periods where I was like, I need instruments. I need somebody like come in. So I saw a friend of ours, Marco, um, who I wanted to play with. You know, I wanted him to hang out, and but it kind of just steered towards Paul because I was like, he is also very, very good. I just saw him in a video of his, and so I was like, I'm gonna message him, and he was right away. You know, hit it off really well.
Next question is, do we wear the same shoe size?
Yes.
Yeah, we're both 6'4", so it's natural.
Say it at the same time. Okay, three, two, one.
9.
10.5. We did it. We're the
That's
same.
not too far off.
We're the same size. I don't know what shoe size I am, honestly. I think it's 10.5 or 11. I don't know.
That's fair.
Maybe it's 9. Maybe it's a
You're not a 9.
women's 9. That's my shoe size. Here's a good question here. It says, what does the W mean in Eric's logo?
There
Uh,
it is.
I just started drawing this when I was in like third or fourth grade. I just started drawing this shape for some reason. Um, I don't really know. I'm sorry, I don't have anything better to say, but I just started drawing it, and then I saw the movie Easy A and was like, I'll start wearing that or something. So I was like, yeah. Um, and then I keep dragging it along everywhere I go. So that's what that is. All right. So the next question is from somebody who is cool. And it says, sorry if this has been asked already, but I'm interested in like what's your inspiration? Who is your inspiration? So Paul.
I have drumming influences because of stuff I listened to and stuff I thought was like, okay, that's how you're supposed to play percussion.
Specifically, what music specifically?
And specifically, I'm gonna go with Led Zeppelin, Metallica, and Blink 182.
Those are good choices.
Now you gotta say your inspiration, even though it's yeah,
The Wiggles, Lazy Town,
the Shags.
Shags, the Shags. Very, very obviously the Beatles, and then a lot later on, Randy Newman and Coldplay, and and then you too, but don't tell anybody I said that. Um,
Same.
really, everything Paul has ever done. Paul McCartney, the other Paul, the other Paul. He's perfect. So that's where I get all of that from. What's the next question?
Oh, there's a couple good ones left.
Go ahead, Paul.
We probably should have started with this one, but whatever. Are we a new band?
Are we a new band? In the grand scheme of things, yes. We are one of the newest bands out there. But technically, no. We started. I want to say, when was it? It was 20.
It was like January 2018.
Man, that's great. We started doing things like that in January, but I don't think, was it 2017 that we recorded or it was the end of 2018.
It was like summer 2018 that we recorded.
Okay. Uh, Keep in mind, when I was talking about what was our mascot in high school, I couldn't think of it. I almost said snails or the bears. So I'm sorry if the
Snails.
the snails, go snails.
Go snails.
Um, but yeah, we've been doing stuff for a while now, but we haven't really released anything as like Bubby. So,
Nothing.
but we will, and we do have things coming up. We were just arguing about it.
I was trying to throw shit at him through the screen, so.
I wrote a song and I said, "How about this part? There's no drums, only train whistles, and maybe a brush scraping against a crock or something." And he hung up, and I had to call him for about 30 minutes. Okay, so this. I keep going back to the feet question. I really like the feet question. It says, "Do we have the same?" Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, feet's the thing, it's like Tarantino says.
This needs more feet.
Needs more. You know what would make this movie right at 3 hours?
Take.
Another foot shot.
I swear that I don't know how that dude gets away with it.
I don't know either.
Okay, would you like the next question?
Do we mix and master our songs? That's bold of you to assume we know how to mix and master.
No. No, we don't at all. Especially me. I've recorded 4 albums basically by myself, and none of them have been mixed at all. Like I kind of did here and there, but nothing like real. We are working with somebody coming up here for our first album release coming up. I don't know when that is, but it's soon, or not soon, but coming up in the future. Um, so we will, but we never have before.
We just kind of wing it, and some of the stuff has come out sounding good that we've recorded together, and hey, some of it made it to radio, so
Amazing. We don't need to do.
yeah.
That's what I should have said. Like we don't really need to do anything because it sounds great. I really like it.
We do what we can.
Yeah, we do what we can, but like at the time, I was like, it sounds good.
Sounds fine.
Somebody listen to it.
The hell are gates anyways?
I don't know. This is going to be our last question. This is the best question of the lot. Would you rather throw away the entire Beatle collection, like the world of Beatle music, or Frasier not exist? Paul, I'm going to start with your answer. I'd like to know what would you rather pick the Beatles to exist or Frasier to exist?
So I feel like I'm really qualified to answer this because I've never watched Frasier, and I didn't listen to the Beatles until about a year ago.
Frasier.
So I'm going to go with get rid of Frasier and keep the Beatles.
Wow. So I would not pick that. I would not go with that route. The Beatles, they did a lot. They wrote a lot of, stuff here and there. But Frasier, that's something else. You can't replace Frasier. So yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching this. I'm David Duchovny, and that's Paul Took, and we are Bubby. And Paul, do you have anything to say before we go?
Uh, we love you, and we swear that we're being as productive as is minimally required at this time.